What's up, baby? Yeah, I'm back. I'm ready to go. And I'm ready to break it down for you, man. It's the Beach Street Bully. Billionaire with a B. Because I'm a billionaire in the making. Okay? Manifest it. Manifest destiny, okay? We don't give a damn. Okay? Tour championship, baby. Big dick. Like I said, he got the big dick. Hovland, man. Hovland. Whoa. Whoa, this guy. Whoa, this guy. Whoa, this guy. Don't stop. He don't let up. He doesn't let down. He doesn't put his foot off the fucking gas pedal for 1 second through the whole thing. As Xander Schauffele sitting there on his tail, on his ass, riding him, hitting him hot. Fucking, I thought for sure he was going to win. I thought for sure this dude was going to come in there and say, you know what, fuck you. I'm coming, I'm going to take it. This is my track. I'm the X-Man, baby. Smoke the stogie. Instead, Victor Hovland said, no, Compy, okay, I'm the big lizard. I'm the shape-shifting reptile. And I'm going to come in and I'm just going to piss everything from like 9-10 feet and just tink, 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 putt after putt after putt in your face. Unbelievable stuff, man, from the Meister. He's a killer. He's a killer. He's the next big thing. He's the champ. He's the boy. He's winning the next major. He's going to be a favorite every single event coming up. Better watch out. Better not cry because Big Vic is coming. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. You already know. Insane. Now, this year has been full of surprises, you know? Really, really has. It's been a great year. It's been, for some, for people who like bums, okay? People who love to bet massive odds bombs who should never win a golf tournament ever in their life. It's been a great year for you. And I applaud you. I salute you. Because you are smarter than the average bear. You have figured out exactly how to exploit these golf tournaments and these dumb people who think that a Scotty Scheffler is just going to win every time. Okay, and I love it, you know, because I'm trying to figure it out too, you know, I'm trying to get on the train. We're trying to figure it out along the way. So today, I'm going to break down a little something for you, okay? I promised in an earlier video, and I'm going to deliver on that promise, okay? Because I want to see a little certain something about what's going on here with these odds and what odds you should be targeting coming into the future. So we're going to look at the past so that we can peer into the future, baby, with the bully. So we're going to do it. We're going to do it live. Do it live, baby. We'll do it fucking live, he said. Let's fucking do it now. All right. Enough dilly-dallying. We're going to go to this little chart I made here. And we looked at all the tournaments, every single last one of them. And we checked out, me and my team, my big staff here over at Beach Street Sports, Empire, Building, Rising. Like and subscribe and follow, baby, yeah. We checked out all the odds of every tournament and who won. And because we wanted to see how many favorites won here. Okay, and we broke it down. So I'm just going to go through this list. I'm going to try to be quick about it. You got the Fortinet Championship, where the winner was Max Homa. He was the favorite 16-1. He was coming in. He had already won the event. And he comes in, wins again with a big chip. Then you had Sanderson Farms. You had Sam Burns, 11-1. Winner was Mackenzie Hughes at 132-1. Massive juice odds. Then you have the Shriners. Favorite was Patrick Cantlay, and the winner was Tom Kim. 6-1 and 22. Whoa. Interesting money to be made there. Then you have the Zozo. Favor was Xander because it's Japan and he's from there. And then you got winner was Keegan Bradley, gets his first win at 35. Interesting stuff here. Then you get Rory McIlroy, our second favorite, off the board at 6-1. He comes in. How about that? He comes in CJ Cup. Then you got Denny Stacks McCarthy at 14. But the winner is the big Irish bully, Seamus Power, with the powerful drives at 25. Yeah. Then you have the Worldwide Technology Event Championship, or whatever it is. favorite was Scotty Scheffler at 9-1, and the winner was the choke artist Russell Henley, but he didn't choke no more because he came in clutch at 60-1. Imagine if you had a ticket on that massive odds bully, 60-1. Then you have the Houston Open. The favorite was the Scott Bot Robot Scheffler, once again 6-1, but the winner was Tony Finauster, finessing them all down in Houston at 18. Whoa. Then we go to the RSM Classic. The favorite was Brian Harman, eventual Open champion, but he is 16-1 here. But the winner was Adam Svensson from Canada at 90-1 at the RSM Classic. Whoa, wow. Then we got the Hero World Challenge. John Ram was the favorite at 5, and the winner was Victor, the Big Dick, Big Stick Hovland at 16. Then you come back to the first event, technically, of the year, probably the first event of this season, the Tournament of Champions. The first event was in January or something. Winner, John Ram, goes 30 something under par, insane. The year before, comes in, wins at like 25 under par, 27 under par, something ridiculous. The favorite at 6-1. Winner is John Rambo. Then you have the Sony Open. Tom Kim and Sung Jae Im come in at 12. The tie, the co-leads. Wow, 12-1. But the winner, the pivot, the big Korean pivot of the century was Si Woo Cheap. If you would have been on the Chimster, you would have been on a 45-1 blast pivot of the lifetime at the Sony Open. Whoa. Then we go to the American Express. The winner, John Ram, favored at 6-1 again, comes in once again as the favorite. Boom, 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 show. If you were the Ram truther this year, you were making big stacks every time he was favored. Except for this time, because he comes in at 4-1. But the winner is the California dog, Max Amomhoma, who already had a win at the Fortinet that year, and comes in clear again at 25. Then we go to Pebble Beach. Our boy Jordan Spieth, his first favorite and probably only time being favored all year long because of his history, comes in at 9-1. And the winner is Justin Rose at 28. Then we go to the WM Phoenix Open, where the favorite is John the Boy Ram, but the winner is Scotty Scheffler, 12-1. Not technical, but we get too technical here, but I mean, technically Ram was the favorite here, but Scheffler, I mean, it's almost a co-favorite at this point when you have the three big dogs, Ram and McIlroy and Scheffler, all in there. What's going to happen? You're going to get three pretty much co-favorites. One of them's going to get their odds boosted a little bit. It seems like that guy's usually the guy that you should probably bet on if you're trying to bet one of these three, just because of the value. Then we go to the Genesis Open, where Ram was favored again at 7-1 and wins for third straight favorite time. 7-1 winner, boom, the Rammer, or Rambo, comes in big time, 3 times. Wow. Then you have the Honda Classic, where Sung Jae Im is once again favored at 10-1, but the winner is the man off the wagon, he's off the wagon or on the wagon? Either way, he's off the booze, and he's onto the chips, and the putts, and the money, because he's 28-1. Let's go, and he wins. Wow. Kirky comes in, big Kirby. Let's go. Arnold Palmer, favorite, is John the Stacky Bully Rammer again, but he doesn't win because instead, in massive odds, Teeth Caver, Kurt Kitty Yama says, I am the Samurai Piss Fest Master, and I'm going to cave all of your teeth in right now. And he did. 250-1 Bully Blast. He caved the teeth in of me, who had bet Victor, Scotty, and Rory at multiple times throughout the tournament at different big odds, all of them finishing a stroke behind this dude. Insane. Could not be stopped. Then we go to the Puerto Rico Open. The favorite was Nate Lashley at 16, but the winner was Nicholas Echevarria. I don't think I spelled that correct. Please, I definitely didn't spell that correct. Either way, he was 150-1 because the bully don't care, because the bully ain't there. Let's go 150-1. Wow, a lot of big juice odds coming in this stretch of the year. Then we have the Players Championship. Rammer the favor, Scheffler the winner, 12-1, 7. Similar vibe here going on. We had a similar situation here, the 7's the favor, the winner is the other guy. It's pretty much the same thing. They're favored at pretty much the same price. But technicalities are technicalities, and the bully applies by those technicalities. And so we're gonna say that Ram, the favorite, 7-1, does not win because Charlie Scheffler 12 does. Then we get the Valspar. Justin Thomas comes in at 9-1, but the winner, another cave teeth caver, is Taylor Moore coming in at 66 and pissing in Jordan Spieth's face and caving in the teeth of multiple people, I'm sure, including me. Then we go to the Corrals Punta Cana, the favor being Wyndham Clark, 12-1, an eventual U.S. Open champ. But the winner is Matt Wallace, who finally gets a win on tour after years and years and years. Then we go to the Valero Texas Open, the winner Tyrrell Hatton, the favorite Tyrrell Hatton, but the winner another caving in of the teeth and mouth region by Corey Connors, a dude who pretty much everybody probably jumped right off of after so many failures. Instead, he says, you know what, I'm like a 56 under par here for my entire career. It's the most ever at this track. I mean, I might as well just take the win at 22. And that's what he did, and he caved in my teeth, and he caved him in fine and sweet, and until there was nothing left but a mushy paste. It was disgusting, disturbing. Then we go to the Masters, and we are in a situation where there's a 3-way tie for the lead, pretty much for the favorite at the top, but there is a slight edge as the Rammer takes it at 9-1. Scotty and Rory co-favored at 7. Similar vibe to what we had earlier 3 times now where that's happened. RBC Heritage. Then you have another caving in of your skull, because we got Scotty Scheffler at 8-1, but I had Jordan Spieth bet. Oh man, was I riding high until Matt Fitzpatrick came in and said, I'm gonna piss in your mouth. No, God, please, there is a God, right? No, there are golfing gods, and the golfing gods said, fuck you, to me, and said, here you go. Here's a trophy, Matt Fitzpatrick. Then we go to the Mexico Open, where the favor was John Ram at 3-1, but the winner, yeah, baby, was the first win for the bully. It was the boy, our man, the killer, the Finauster, at 8-1. You know why? Because he finished second place there the year before. You know why? Because Ram finished first there the year before, and so they were favored. And so Finau comes in at pretty much a favorite price, and I had to pay big for the guy, but I took in the $2,000 from the guy, Tony Finau, as I pounded those odds because I knew that he was ready to go. Finau strikes for me I've struck 3 times on the Finau. I got $5,000 off the Finau alone. He is the god. The golfing god shined on me that day. But then the next week, they came to cave my teeth in again at the Wells Fargo, where Rory McIlroy was the favorite to win, and Wyndham Clark took it at 60-1 from my boy, the X-Man, Xander Schauffele, who I've had bet and I thought was coming, and I thought it was time finally for the X-Man who I'd been chasing all year. And instead he gets his teeth caved in by Wyndham Clark, eventual U.S. Open champ. Then we go to the AT&T Byron Nelson, where the golfing gods shined on me one more time and said, we're sorry for caving your teeth in, but here you go with a Jason Day blast at 16-1. Scotty Scheffler 4-1 favorite at a track down in Texas that he should have easily taken, but he couldn't putt. And if he would have been able to just have 1 stroke gain putting or even go to 0, he probably would have won the tournament by multiple strokes. But instead he lost multiple strokes putting, and he was absolutely rattled as Jason Day gets his first win and comes in for the boy, the bully, the barnyard bully, Beach Street billionaire baby. Then we go to the PGA Championship, where the favorite Scotty Scheff at 7-1 loses eventually to our boy Brooksy Koepka at 22. We got another similar to a face caving teeth job, because we could have been on Koepka and we were almost on him. We were off him, and then he came in big. And we go to the Charles Schwab. Favorite was Scotty Scheffler 4-1. Winner Grillo at 70-1. Grillo Pad, another big dude, another big juiced odds. You probably could have never picked the Grillo Pad, and if you did, kudos to you, because I would have never seen it coming. Memorial, favorite, Scotty Scheffler, winner. Vic Hovland gets another big win at Jack's Place, pissing in the face of Denny McCarthy and saying, I am the big dick Vic. Coming in at 16, or 18. You could have got back in on him, too, at 16 in the 4th round. There was a chance you could have had. I saw it, and I didn't take the strike on it. And so it was another cave-in, because we were betting McIlroy, and McIlroy kept fucking choking. And we go to the Canadian Open, and there Cameron McIlroy choke fast, raised 4-1 favored, and he loses. Nick Taylor comes in at 60-1 in the most epic win on the entire year, where he pours in like an 80-foot eagle putt for all of Canada to see as the Canadian wins the Canadian Open epically over Tommy Fleetwood, choke artists who could not get it done once again in a playoff after making pretty good putts though. But he choked and he couldn't get it done. And if you had a ticket on Fleetwood, man, you would have been, wow, how could we get pissed on like this so epically? You know why? Because the golfing gods are real, and they've said their statements here, okay? Letting Wyndham Clark come in the next week at 70-1 at the U.S. Open, winning on Mother's Day and Father's Day. Coincidence? Tell that to the golfing gods, because I don't think so, man. Winning on Mother's Day and Father's Day and the anniversary of his mother who died? I'm not seeing a coincidence there at all, my man. Those are the golfing gods shining down on Wyndham Clark at 70-1 as the favor at Scotty Scheffler 6-1 can't come clutch for you once again. Because then he comes the next week at 6-1 and he fails you again at 6-1 because he can't fucking putt. And so he fails you as Keegan Bradley gets his second win, and he's 80-1 to start the tournament, and he birdies 5 in a row to start the tournament, and he's 14-1 after that, and you could have pounded him even right there. How about that? How about that? You want to talk about something? Live betting the golf tournament for the outright. Why did you even think about betting it pre-tournament? Okay, bet it live, do it fucking live. It's fucking crazy. You can get dudes at massive odds live, and they can come in big. Then we go to the Rocket Mortgage. Another teeth caver for the bully. We got our teeth caved in once again. It's okay because we're coming close to another win for the bully. So the teeth caving collided here. It was Tony Finau was the favorite. We didn't bet Finau. No. We had almost bet Ricky. We were almost all over Ricky. We wanted to pound him. We were all over him. But we said, how many fucking bums have won this year and just came in at 80-1 and just how many times week after week these big names just don't want to close. And so we didn't bet anybody. And then it fucking pissed in our mouth all the way up until the last day when I sat there and I said, fuck it, I'll just bet Colin Morikawa, maybe he'll come back. And then he did come back all the way down to the last 17th hole where he was favored at minus 500, and I had a big ticket on him, and I said, holy fuck. And then I couldn't hedge on Ricky because Adam goddamn Hadwin was sitting right there after getting tackled at the Canadian. So he fucking cock-blocked me big time for my hedge, and I couldn't get back on the Ricky train, and he was fucking massive odds before the last hole on 18. And so he pissed one close, made the playoff, had the worst tee shot of all, and still came out victorious as he had the best shot of all three in the playoff, and pours his putt in to win. Rocket Ricky, we kept saying it, Rocket Ricky, and then he did fucking do Rocket Ricky, man. Oh, this fucking shit pisses me off. Moving on to the John Deere, Denny McCarthy, dearly 14-1, but the winner, another fucking teeth caver, Sepp Straka, comes in 55-1 in the final pairing with our man, Cam Young, who we thought was going to carve up, and he did, as he was pissing approach shots from 200 yards to inches from the pin. But Sepp Straka made every 40-footer from me fucking downtown. The big pig Straka just made everything he couldn't miss. And so on that last day, he carved up for a minus, 6, 7, 8, who knows, and won and closed out the tournament in the final pairing, same pairing as the guy we thought was going to go crazy ballistic and win. And we had to watch it as it pissed in our mouth. He was 55-1 to start, but you could have pounded him big, juicy odds before the fourth round. because of the tournament structure and the amount of strokes that he was behind. You could have pounded him. His odds would have been way bigger than 55. Then you go to the Barbasol, another event probably you're not watching, but we're going to go the 16-1 favorite, and the winner was 22. Then we go to the Scottish Open, where Scottie Scheffler was the favorite. And Rory McIlroy, after betting him week after week after week and getting disappointed week after week after week, finally comes clutch for the bully and caves in the teeth of Bobby McIntyre with 2 holes left to go and pisses in his throat with a big approach on 18 to have to win. Incredible stuff by the McElrod. Finally comes in clutch for us. Then we go to the Open Championship, where you'd think to yourself another big name is going to win. Rory McIlroy's favored at 6-1, but instead the winner is Brian Harman at 100-1. Interesting, amazing stuff here that's happening here. Now, you could have seen he was carving up recently with his stats, shooting a lot of 60 rounds, and he came in real accurate driver of the golf ball. And so he was a top play at the Open Championship. 100-1 would have made you big bully stacks. Then you get to the 3M Open. Favor 12-1. Tony Finau, big boy, won before, a year before. The winner, another insane asylum pick, is Lee Hodges at 80-1. I don't know how you would have picked Lee Hodges at 80-1, but insane if you did. Insane if you did. Then we go to the Wyndham Championship. Favorite is Sung Jae Im. Another favorite again. He's been favored all year, and he hasn't closed one time. But the winner is another big, massive odd shot, Lucas Glover. 90-1. Comes in. And then the very next week, in the playoffs, you have our boy Lucas Glover comes in again. Again. At 80-1. Again. Scottie Scheffler the favorite. So you could have pounded him at 90, then you would have been like, he just won last week. Why don't we just bet him again at 80? And he did come in at 88. This fucking lizard. And then so basically, to wrap up the year, 4 lizards in a row. 4 lizards. Well, 2, but they win 4 times. 2 apiece. 2 Glover lizard blasts. And Hovland comes in to take the last 2, not favored. So McIlroy's favored and Scheffler favored for the last 2. And the winner is Hovland, 16-1 and 5-1. And that wraps up the year as 2 big lizards come in. Okay. Now let's look at this final total here. Boom. Favorites who won and where. 5 winners out of 45 total events this year were the favorite. That's an 11% clip. That's 1 out of every 9 events. You have Max Homa at the Fortinet, Rory at the CJ Cup, Ram at the Century, the Amex, and the Genesis. The average odds of the winner on tour were about 448.888, which is about equivalent to 45-1 for the average winner on tour week to week, which is, as I said, an absolute baggy. Yeah. It's been a hell of a year, okay? But what you have to think is that if you want to win some money, you got 1 of every 9 events is going to be a favorite. But the rest of the time, you want to avoid it. And you kind of want to reach for, if you think it's going to be a big boy that week, look for like 16, 18, 22, 25-1. Okay? If you think it's going to be like a bigger name, like a Victor Hovland or a Max Homa or a Sam Burns or a guy like that. But if you think it's going to be a massive odds guy, then you're going to want to go 45, 50, 60, 70, 80, all the way up to who knows how much it could be. But what you could do in that scenario is, if you think it's going to be a bum, is that you sprinkle on all kinds of bums. You spend like $50 or something or more if you get a bigger bankroll. And you bet little 5s or 10s on these 80 to 100-1 shots. And now you got little tickets out for $400, $500, $1,000. And so maybe if all of a sudden one of these random dudes, because, I mean, you got the simulators, you got the fucking generators, you know which one of these bums is probably the sneaky pluck. And so if you can find out who that bum is, like some of these names, man, I mean, Pig Straka, Gridlow Pad, I mean, you know who some of these dudes are throughout the years. watching this shit. So it's not really that difficult, I would have to say, to figure out, you know. So it's interesting, right? 45-1, the average winner. Just like every week, just look for the fucking value then, bro. Don't look for this. Don't bet the favorites week to week. Don't bet Scheffler every week. Don't bet Ram every week or McElroy every week thinking they're going to win. Because they don't win. They don't care about winning. Because they just want to win the majors and the big ones and the Tour Championship. And they just want to compete top. And when they're not, what I'm saying? They're going to win because they're just, but then the win just won. You're like, come on. They come in, you're fucking 6-1, they win, you can't bet them. You know what I'm saying? But they don't win at big odds. They only win at the favorite odds. So it's like, but think about it. The favorites who won this year, who are the favorites that won this year as the favorite odds? Homa at 16, which you could kind of exclude. And then the rest were just Ram and McElroy at 6 or 7. Ram and McElroy. Now, Scheffler never won as the favorite. Not once this year. He only won 2 times. McElroy only won 1 time. Ram won 4 times but couldn't do shit to close out the year. 3 dudes who were just all favored all year. The rest of the stretch couldn't do nothing for you. Couldn't win you any money. Instead, you had to go with a couple lizards like Straka and fucking Glover and, of course, Big Dick Hovland. What can you do? That's the year. That's the year, man. That's been the year. Now, I'm hoping that next year ain't like that. I hope that this break that these golfers get, or if they take it, depending on how this FedEx Cup points goes for this fall season, if they just don't get any, then maybe they'll all take break until January. Then maybe they'll all be rested and ready to go, and you'll actually have competition where you can see a Ram versus McElroy playoff. Because, where is that? We watched in the BMW 2 years ago, Dustin Johnson versus John Ram in a playoff epic battle. Big putts had to be made. Ram had to pour in a 50-footer to beat him in the playoff after DJ poured in like a 35-footer to make the playoff. Insane instances like that only happen when the best guys are playing their most elite golf, which these guys aren't doing. All of them aren't doing, okay? And that's another interesting topic, is that, that we'll have to even dive into here in a little second here, is that how many of these golfers, that won, finished inside the top 25 in the official World Golf rank? What's that? How many golfers in the top 25 of the official World Golf rank won tournaments? So we're going to take a little look at that for a second here. Alright, we came back with a little bit of some more information here because we figured, you know what, why not check it out? Okay, took a little break and came back, edited some information. Let's get we go. Okay, we said it was about 45-1 was the average winner on tour each week. We wanted to see at what percentage the top 25 golfers in the world won this year. So out of this year's official world golf ranking after the season's over, 25 wins from the 25 total golfers, not all of them winning one, but some winning multiple times, but 25 wins out of 45 events, which is a 0.5555% of the time, which is about a 55% of the time, which is greater than a coin flip. But obviously these wins factor into their official world golf rank, and so the information is a little bit rank in and of itself. And so we moved to see last year coming in to this year's official world golf. So if this is the official world golf rank from last year, top 25, and the amount of wins that they had, and you'll see here that they had less wins here, where you have 18 out of 45 total events, which is only 0.4, which is 40% clippy. Okay, 40% of the time is when this shit's going down, okay? So, yeah. Take a look at this right here. It's just another recap. I had to pull this up because it's a classic. Victor tells Xander Schauffele, hold my beer. Ugh. Wow. But yeah, 40% of the time. That's kind of garbage. Garbage bag, Lowry. Garbage. It's a joke. Joker Nyman. Joke. Fest. Okay. So, a little bit less. Not bad, but a little bit less. So, don't get your expectations up. for this next year. Oh, it's a coin flip. Just pick one of these dudes week to week. It's a coin flip. Not so much. Less than a coin flip coming in from the year previous. So just keep that in mind. But keep in mind, because it definitely factors in. So that's why I'd go back. Take a look at that. Interesting information. See how you can utilize it here. Okay. Alright, now that that's done, we're here recapped. Big Dick Hovland can win in 4 times. Ram winning 4 times, pretty much had himself a year. Who's player of the year? Is it Jeff? Is it Hov? Is it Ram? I don't know. It's tough. That's a very tough one for me personally to answer. Okay, I actually don't like Chef. I think he's been consistent, but I just feel like he hasn't won enough. Okay, it's between Ram or Hovland, I think. Hovland with the epic victory, to me, the Tour Championship was pretty lights out. Pretty undefeated, pretty top. 61 on Sunday at the BMW to take it, and then carves a 63 on Sunday, the Tour Championship, to take $18 million. And they said nobody's ever done that 2 Sundays in a row, 61, 63, not even Tiger Woods. And all his whole time playing golf, not even Tiger Woods could do what Vic Hovland did. But he also didn't do what Scotty Scheffler did this year, tee to green somehow. So a lot of historic things have happened this year when it comes to golf, baby. It's a beautiful thing, this golf. It's historic, okay? And next year's going to be even more interesting, Because it's like, who is it going to be? We're going to take a look at that, We're taking a little tasty look at that. But first, we're going to take a peek because our boy Zach Johnson, okay, his picks are in. They are dialed. The Ryder Cup team is ready to roll, okay? And he didn't disappoint the bully, okay? He did not disappoint the bully 1 second. We said we don't give a damn about this thing. We don't care about this thing at all. But don't put these bombs in it. They've been bombs all year. They won one event. They'll never beat it. Put in the names that we want to see. People want to watch. So what did he do? Let's look at it. Classic. We got our boy Zach Johnson, baby. Yeah. He went with Scheffler. We got Burns. We got Wyndham Clark in the mix. We got Brian Harman. We got Xander. We got Cantlay. But we got Big Homelay. But we got another. This dude said, you know what? I'm going to take Koepka. And I'm going to take Justin Thomas. Okay? Because I'm not. Because I got fucking balls. I got goddamn big balls. Okay? I won the Masters that 1 year. You don't even remember that, do you? You probably don't. But I did, and now I'm a Ryder Cup captain, and I get to pick. And I think that JT gets to be there. And I think that Brooks Koepka, even though he's on the LIV Tour, still gets to compete. Because this ain't no dumb, prissy bullshit. This is the USA, and we're coming to win, apparently, for fucking plus 150 or something, or minus 100. Not gonna be riding, unfortunately. But still, it's an intriguing thing that he did here, because it's probably gonna piss a lot of people off. Another classic little picture that we got going. Oh, wow, incredible. Yep, incredible. Keegan Bradley. Hey, Lucas Glover, the lizard. He said, "What about me?" No. Zach said no. Zach said, not gonna happen today. That's the Ryder Cup team, man. Ryder Cup team. Let's look at it again. The Ryder Cup team. You got Scotty Scheffler, Sam Burns, Wyndham Clark, Brian Harman, Zandy, the X-Man Shuffle, Pat Cantlay, Max Homa, Brooks Koepka, Colin Morikawa, Ricky Fowler, Jordan Spieth, and Justin Thomas. USA. What are the Europeans doing? We don't care. We don't give a shit what the European team is gonna look like. We don't care. We're gonna piss in their mouth. You heard it here first from the bully. Vic, you got the big dick. I give it to you. You know you're going to get your props and your flowers, bruh. But USA, your boy Ram and your boy McElroy are going to let you down. Big. That's what I think. That's what I think, you know. That's what I'm thinking. That's all I'm saying, okay? European team cooked. Cooked, barbecue cooked. Okay, you're gonna have what? Fleetwood? Patton? Some choke artists. They're gonna get choked on. So, watch out. Bully heard it first. Ryder Cup team. Who gives a shit? Alright. Moving forward, moving on. Okay. We are going. What are we gonna do here? The bully wanted to take a look at something, so the bully is going to take a look at something here real quick. Alright, now we're going to take a look at 3 candidates that we think are going to break out this year in the PGA Tour. These are 3 guys that the bully predicts to have big seasons, 2-3 win seasons, okay? And I think they could happen as quickly as this next PGA Tour season, okay? So let's go right into it, no further ado. Okay, we're gonna start off with our boy for the fucking. Let's go to the album. Our boy, Sammy Burns, #1 candidate for the breakout on the PGA Tour for the bully, Sam Burns. Okay, didn't have himself quite a year, didn't have himself quite a breakout. Looked like a breakout star the year before. Dude's been shining and shining and shining. He's ready. He's coming. Once he gets his game together, look out. It's over. He's back. He's ready. And it's over. And you can't stop him. He's Sam Burns. He's going to burn you in your mouth coming up. Okay, because the bully ain't going to miss out. He's not going to miss out. Okay, the bully hit this dude hard last year. 150 to 1, $10 ticket. Going into the 4th round. $10. $1,500 on Sam Burns as he comes back because he can go low. He went real low on Sunday. He came back. He beat Scottie Scheffler in a playoff epically as he pours in a putt off the side of the green to piss in Scottie Scheffler's face as I went absolutely ape shit bananas. It was the best win I might have ever had. $10 to win $1,500? That's what we're fucking talking about, okay? That's what Sam Burns is capable of doing. Okay, so we love Sam Burns, bully #1. Bully #2, okay? We're going to go to the big belly, Bibigo, Biggie Boy, Sung J M, okay? Sung J M, another killer, another guy finished the year off a little bit strong, real consistent, but couldn't get a win. But he was the favorite in at least 4 golf tournaments this year, and he's an absolute killer monster carver, ready to go. The big belly, he's dialed. The athletic gut, ready to carve you up. He's got a dialed-in game from all aspects, okay? When he's hot, he can piss it in 8 feet every time. Okay, he's a guy that we've never been able to hit. The bully's not hit this guy yet. The bully wants to hit on the big belly. So watch out for him. He's ready to go. He's a killer. He's a young buck. He just won a big trophy in Korea, just got married. He's ready to focus and dial his game in and become one of the best players on the PGA Tour. Let's go. #2. And there we go for our final pick on a trio. We're going to go with our boy Cam Young. Killer Cam, baby. Yeah, he is an absolute pounder of the golf ball, bullyer of this golf ball off the tee. He will piss it 350 yards every time like he's Rory McIlroy. If he can dial in the accuracy there, and the rest of his game has been super dialed, he can pour in the approach play. He's a guy he was a rookie last year. He's coming in his sophomore year. He'll be a junior coming up. I think by his senior year, he could be the killer. Yeah, we know. Maybe even this next year, just break out loose and be an absolute phenom. He comes from a long line, a family of these golfers, okay? A history on this PGA Tour, okay? So watch out for Cam Young as the bully strikes down and wins big chunks and probably misses somehow. I'll probably miss on this dude. We'll probably miss on all these dudes, but still, that is 3 players that the Beach Street Bully loves to break out next year on the PGA Tour. Love it. All right. that concludes this year's PGA Tour 2023 for the Bully. We're all said and done. We're all wrapped up and dialed, but it ain't over yet. We ain't done yet, okay? Because we got NFL on the horizon, baby. So stay with us. Like, comment, and subscribe, baby, to stay riding with the Bully. We're going to break down the NFL, especially the Pittsburgh Steelers. We're going to be getting really fried every Sunday and dialing up big parlays, 2-leggers, 3-leggers, 4-leggers, 10-leggers, 25-leggers to win big stacks, because we don't do bullshit little ninny pissy fucking dumb bets on this channel, okay? No minus 150s, no minus 100s, none of that bullshit straight up. No 50 to win 50, none of that chump change. Only big hits, big winners only dialed up, real fried, real stoned, ready to go every Sunday, hitting them lures, lays, locked in. That's the Beat Street Sports empire. Beat Street Sports is rising. Follow for more content, for all sports content coming up. We'll have more people dialed in every week with more information than you can ever ask for from any of these dumb people on this internet that you watch. None of them entertaining. None of them are like the Bully. None of them got the lock of the Toonies of the century, baby. Yeah. So stay tuned, stay dialed. Okay, 2 weeks from now, we're going to come back to this PGA Tour shit. Okay, so it's not over. Pretty quickly resets. Before that happens, though, we're going to come out with another video, and we're going to teach the average monkey, like yourself here, like me, like I was, just a little chimp, okay, how to become a big ape, okay, when it comes to betting outright bets. I'm going to teach you exactly how to do it, how to bet pre-tournament, how to bet mid-tournament, before the first, second, third rounds, how to use the data tools to your advantage, how to find the best specific data tools. I like to use rickrungood.com. For the boy Rick, it's only $20 a month. We'll show you that. We'll show you how to use it a little bit, how to access it maybe. And we'll teach you the ways, how to build lineups for DFS strategy, how to generate them in mass quantity so that you can max enter them and shit, you know what I'm saying? So you can win contests, you can put out the sperm cells, you can just get that one sperm cell that wins the big GPP play, whatever the fuck. Okay, we're gonna dial you in. Don't worry, we are dialed, but we are going to teach you the specifics to getting into the outright betting market, okay? Because even though the Bully don't apply all these rules and these tactics, okay, to himself, to his own betting, doesn't win every bet, okay? There are rules, there are tactics, techniques that have helped me win many golf bets outright over the years, not top 5s, not top 10s, not to shoot this score, that score, not minus 100, not plus 100, no. None of that fucking bullshit. We don't do that. Matchup versus this matchup. No. Outright winner. Who wins the golf tournament at the big odds, takes it home, makes you go, yeah! It's a fucking long horse race, and we're dialed in from day to day to day. Okay, and we'll break down every round for you, okay? So stay tuned. We're coming. Average Joe, if you don't know what you're doing, watch out for my next vid. We're going to dial you up. We're going to treat you right. Show you the way. Bully's gonna show you the way. Alright. Enough chat, enough chit chat. Get back to your shit. You guys got shit to do. I got shit to do. So that concludes this episode of the Beat Street Sports. The Beat Street Bully. Okay? He is in and he is out of there. Out of this world, out of this planet, out of this universe. Okay? The Beat Street Empire rising. Subscribe to this video. Like this video. Share this video. Do it now, because I said so, because I told you to do it, because you're a fucking bitch, and you're gonna do what I say type shit, man. Let's go. This is what we're talking about, okay? The Bully. I'm on. See you later.